pen is mightier than the sword.
But you know what? The mouth is more dangerous than both. So if you are really going to take control of your life and your relationships,
take control.
Then you've got to have a strong circle. And if you don't have a strong circle, then you know what? Take a long, hard look in the mirror and fix yourself. Because if you don't, in the words of Muhammad Hijab, finished. Finished him. Welcome back to the Benchwarmers. We are back again.
Yes, we are.
And you know
indeed.
we're back because either Armelius or Zed will do the mandatory.
I did it already. I don't waste no time.
Welcome back, everyone.
Woo! So what's going on, Armelius? You tell us what's going on in your life.
You know when someone says to you, I'm going to tell you something, but don't tell anyone else.
Oh, that annoys me because that same person will go and tell another 12 people.
Yeah, that happened to me recently.
Yeah, so that whole thing. So you might have this conversation with someone, put that trust into someone, and say, I'm going to tell you something in confidence, but don't tell anyone else.
Yeah.
And then that person will go to the next person and say, I've just heard something, but don't tell anyone else. And then that person will go to the next person and say, don't tell anyone else. And before you know it, whatever you've told has been spread by wildfire. But guess what else has been said? An added couple of words and sentences from the original has now been added.
Now
so from what you had probably said was like, I went out and I bought some thing which was da-da-da-da, has now turned into something that is completely insane.
Good example of that is I went and bought a Range Rover. How much did you pay for it? I paid £35,000 for it. Oh, guess what? He went to buy a Range Rover. He paid £45,000 for it. Don't tell anyone. Guess what? He bought a Range Rover. He paid £55,000 for it. This man, he's made of money.
Yeah, he's made of money.
He's made of money. Oh, sorry.
But the reality is you didn't pay that price.
No, you didn't.
But the perception of people is, oh my God, he's made of money.
Yeah.
He spent 55 grand on a freaking Range Rover.
That bastard owes me money. Why is he not paying me back for?
Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing that comes into mind.
Absolutely. It's happened to me a few times.
It happens. And that's the thing with society and what this little thing can do. What's in your mouth?
Tongue.
Your tongue. Yeah. Your tongue can either make you 1,000 friends or 1,000,000 enemies.
Or it can
Well,
make
they
it
say
really
that the
difficult
pen
to
is
eat
mightier
flips
than
on.
the sword, but the mouth is more dangerous than both.
Yes. Very true.
I've never heard that end bit of the saying.
Yeah.
I made it up. But
Yeah.
we'll go with it.
Fake
We'll go
news.
with it.
Fake news.
But
Fans.
even though if you made it up, and if you did make it up, what a great little saying that is. You should coin
Thanks,
that.
Armelius.
Yeah.
You should trademark it.
Trademark it.
Yeah.
Get
Can
it
somebody
made to
snip?
Benchwarmer.
Yeah, can somebody snip that and chuck it out as a short? And,
Yeah.
And remix
just trademark
it,
it. Yeah.
Because you're right. The mouth is more dangerous than both.
Yeah.
Because that mouth can either tell the truth or it could tell a lie. And one of the biggest things that I believe that destroys not just friendships, relationships, but society in a whole are lies and even backbiting that goes on amongst people.
I think you're right. Absolutely.
And it is a deep conversation that we're having right now.
Yeah.
It isn't like the normal la-di-da-bi-da ones. It is quite a deep conversation.
Well, let's start off with this, if you don't mind.
Go on.
Yeah? By lying and by backbiting, what does it cause in any situation?
Problems.
Problems,
but what
friction.
It causes doubt.
Well,
doubt.
no, it only
It
causes
causes
doubt.
doubt.
It causes doubt if the lie.
No, in any way, shape, or form.
Give me an example.
A lie.
Give me an example of
will
like doubt.
let's say, for example, let's say I'm with someone,
Right.
right? Yeah. And this person's a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Zed sees me out. Yeah. Goes, oh, what's going on? Blah 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 blah. And in this scenario,
So is this friend a female friend?
female friend?
Okay,
yeah?
okay. To be specific.
But it's a
And
friend.
It's a friend,
Right,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
And then Zed comes home, and sends my wife a text, and says,
Okay.
"Listen, I seen him with such and such a body. Now he just said they were friends, but it didn't look like friends, and I just thought it'd
It looked like it was a date.
Yeah, I just thought it'd only be right to tell you.
They had chicken teriyaki and
Now-
noodles.
Right.
Yeah, unbeknown to Zed, I've already told my wife. Look, we're going out with such a body. Yeah, we're going for whatever.
But it's the way that I say it.
But now the way that he said it,
It's now construed
Caused
into something
doubt.
else, hasn't it? Yeah.
it's now
Yeah.
caused doubt. So when I
Yeah.
go home, I'm getting third degree. Well, why did
Well-
he see? You said that it didn't look like something friendly. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You think just because you told me blah blah blah, it could. go into that. Or she could turn around and say, nah, he's already told me about it, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
You know, could be one or the other. But it's enough to sow the seed of doubt.
Yeah.
And what can happen if you had an argument that day, that could then manifest into something else. If you had an argument, then it's like, hang on, we've argued about something earlier.
Yes.
Now there's more ammunition to go against you. Even though you've done nothing wrong, it was as it was said that you told your wife, this is how it's going to be. But I came along and told you what you were eating, what you were drinking, making up all these fabricated lies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. I'm just putting it out there, guys. I would never do that.
Yeah.
But then that whole argument is now manifested into something else.
This is
now.
it.
The
Well, look,
doubt's been included.
Well, exactly. Because you got the lies. And I think blatant lies are done anyway. But on the flip side to lies, it's where you start backbiting. Yeah. So, for example, let's say another example away from relationships with like your spousal partners. But what about if it's like one of my mates? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my mates, right? Me and Armelius having a chit chat.
Stand Zed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Zed.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Like me and Faz together.
Yeah.
We like absolutely slagging you off.
Yeah. We hate the guy.
Hate the guy.
But that's not to do
All
with
he wants to
lying,
do is give us a 90-10 contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No,
what he keeps
no,
going
no,
on
no,
about.
That's all he keeps going on about. It's all about the money for
Yeah, it's all about the money for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
70-30.
But then to Zed's face.
Oh, Zed, how you doing?
My best
Yeah,
buddy
we
and
missed
pal.
you. We missed you. Oh, that guy didn't even give us United tickets. You know? Oh, but Zed, yeah, nice to see you. Yeah, I hope you had a brilliant time in Wembley FA Cup final. I hope you rained the whole way.
Bestest. Yeah,
But
no,
the point
okay.
being, yeah, you can't trust people like that.
Yeah. You
Lies and deceit and backbiting. Yeah, like.
But now let's say that word gets back to Zed from a third person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be completely misconstrued then. It'll be like, hang
No,
on
but
a
then here's the
second.
thing. So maybe someone's been honest with you and says, "Look, Zed, you don't know what these guys are like behind your back."
But then,
So, to your
right,
face.
so for example,
you probably know this as well. You probably met people like this in your life.
yeah.
Like it might not happen to you, but it might be someone that you know.
Oh,
To their face.
I've been through some shit,
Yeah.
man.
To their face, they're like, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing?"
Yeah.
As soon as that person goes, what an absolute
Tool.
div. Yeah. Can't stand the guy. Then you're thinking to yourself, but to his face, why are you like so?
Well, let's put it
happy,
this way,
go
right?
Larry
For
with
example, so if you two had this conversation between you and the third person was there, and you were saying, "Oh, that Zed is a right tosser. I don't like him.
Yeah.
He does this, he does that. He's condos out of money, 90-10 contracts and whatnot. It's supposed to be 70-30. I don't know why he did that." And then this third person came up to me
Yeah.
and says, "Oh, this is what they said," but say they told the truth.
Yeah.
I could then perceive that to be a lie because
You've
I
got full
never
faith.
thought.
You got full faith in your boys that
Yeah.
they
I
won't
would
go
never
behind your back
think.
and do things like that.
Then what happens then? That
It
third
sows
person,
doubt.
yeah, that third person is now going to get the third degree because
Yeah.
I'm going to report back to you guys and say this person was chatting shit about you lot and said this and said that. You guys would know the truth, but you've been lying to me. Say, "Oh, we would never do such a thing. We'd never do such a thing."
Yeah.
And then you're going to go to the third person and you're going to be like, "You basket, why did you say that? Can't believe you've done us over. And you know what? We don't want to be your friend anymore."
Yeah.
The third person will come back to me and say, "Why did you say something to so-and-so? They've said this
Now
to me."
multiple friendships.
Now
could be ruined.
the lies are spiraling out of control
Yeah.
because now I'll be like,
Who's lying and who's telling the
who's
truth?
lying and who's telling the truth?
How can you tell?
You don't know.
Well, I was going to say, right, that's why it's key, to have a strong circle around you.
Yeah.
If you are, doesn't matter, man or woman,
Yeah.
if you don't have a strong circle around you and you can be infiltrated and you can get people
infiltrated.
that can come and backbite and chat shit basically and come in and
Oh my God. Danger, danger.
if only you see what
I've
was
only-
Danger,
I've
danger.
only missed me mare.
I'm glad it didn't go on the mic.
it was the power of what I was saying. Let me start again.
I was
Let me
like,
start again.
I was too busy looking at him like, ooh.
Look, but here's the key thing, right?
Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it
I
again.
got it. It's in safe hands.
Look, Look, but here is the key thing, right? If you have
You did it again. What is going on?
Nothing's happened. I just got the
Oh,
giggles.
right. I can't see because I'm looking at him.
But look, here's the key thing.
I want to
Yeah.
watch it now.
On a serious level, right? This is why it's important that you have to have a strong group of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people that you are around is absolutely important that you have an unbreakable bond. Because if you can succumb easily to deceit and lies and let that infiltrate your relationship, then you've not really got a bond. Now, whether that be with your spousal partners or whether that be with your friend circle or your family. Because the truth is this, yeah,
9 out of
when
10
you are
times.
on your route to the top, when you're on your way
To success.
to success, and you're doing something,
You're gonna
jealousy
get-
and envy coming
There
from the
it
enemies,
is.
and it comes in. And you know
Yes.
what? This is where they will start taking over. They will sow
Seeds of doubt.
in your mind, and they will try and tell you that, you know what, this is not to do. This is this is that, to try and break you apart. But that's bullshit. And you know what? They say that the sword, like I said earlier,
Is mightier.
The pen
Pen
is
is
mightier
mightier
than
than
the
the
sword.
sword.
But you know what? The mouth is more dangerous than both. So if you are really going to take control of your life
Yes.
and your relationships,
Take
then
control.
you've got to have a strong circle. And if you don't have a strong circle, then you know what? Take a long, hard look in the mirror
Finished.
and fix yourself. Because if you don't, in the words of Muhammad Hijab, finished. Finished.
I'm
him.
taking something.
Finished.
From this. I'm taking something from this.
Say it again.
Finished. It's
The
over.
the fact that you two connected so well in finishing each other's sentences is making me believe now that potentially
Yes.
you guys have been lying to me all this time.
We are actually the same person.
Yeah, we are.
No, not the same person.
We are two
You have a
peas
sinister plan or plot
from the same pod.
to kill me.
What?
Well, now that you know,
Get him! Get him! But to touch on your point there, you made a very good point, and I think you probably agree, even though you...
You know, I do.
Jealousy and envy is part of the biggest reasons why people will backbite behind
Yes.
someone
And
or tell lies
Yeah.
to try and either break a relationship, break a friendship,
Yeah.
or destroy the circle that you've got around you.
Yeah.
So you may have that strong circle of friends or that strong circle that are going to help you rise to the top.
Yeah.
And what's the biggest thing that will... Like, look at betrayal. Yeah, will happen because of it.
Along the
The
way,
Spartans,
along the way.
300, Leonidas. Yeah. What gave them
Betrayal.
the Persians the path?
Yeah.
It was a betrayal. Yeah. One of their own betrayed. Lies, deceit.
So let me
We're
ask
on
you
your
a
side.
question.
Yeah, backbiting all that way. Don't worry, King Leonidas. We got these Persians. Hey, Persians, this is the way. Come on, let's go.
I've got a question for you then, right?
Yeah.
So obviously we know that lying is a terrible thing to do.
Yeah.
But when does lying become okay to do?
I don't think.
Line
You know what? Can I be honest? Yeah.
There
And
is
I
a
mean
time.
this.
There
No,
is a
but I mean
time.
this. I mean this
Yeah.
in the nicest possible way.
Okay, let me give my point because you're obviously
Yeah.
opposite to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll answer this question.
I don't
from-
think you should
Yeah,
like,
you
even
don't
if
mind.
somebody's feelings are going to get hurt.
No,
Right.
I would
Go on.
say
Go on.
the only time that I would say a lie is permissible is if it saves a relationship.
or a life as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a
So
question.
if it could potentially save a couple, for example, from
Yeah.
getting divorced
Yeah.
or separating, and you tell a lie,
Yeah.
which could in fact keep them together,
Yeah.
and they could overcome whatever little blip that they're going through,
Yeah.
then yeah, I would say in that sort of context.
No, I don't think.
For
think
me.
you would.
You
I
disagree
don't. I
with
don't
Yeah.
think you would.
For me, like I said,
No,
Yeah. Well,
I
get your
know
point, I get your
Armelius.
point.
Yeah. And I don't think that holds true. I don't think that holds
Why?
true, because
a lie always comes out.
a lie always comes out.
truth
Yeah?
always comes
And if it turns
Some
out
people
that
take
you
lies to the
knew,
grave.
Yeah,
and
some
if-
people do.
and
Some people do.
if it comes out that
OJ,
you knew
did he
about
do
it,
it? He took it to the grave.
and if it comes out that you knew about it,
Yeah.
and you lied, then that's more than one relationship that's going to be ruined. And I don't think. I think, yeah. Look, if, for example, infidelity,
Yeah.
right? If you go the other way from your partner,
Yeah.
right, and you knew about it, are you telling me you wouldn't say anything to save that relationship? If that person specifically asked you and said, "Armelius, I want you to tell me right now, yeah, because I know you know. Do you know? Did this happen or not? Did this person cheat?" And you're telling me that you'd stand there and say, "No, I don't. That's not in your character."
You'd lie.
That's
I
not
would
in your
lie.
character.
Just
No.
save that
You're saying that
relationship.
for
I would
cameras.
lie to save the marriage.
I
Yeah.
can't, I
would.
can't
But
see
then
it.
you'd have to carry that
can't
guilt
see
on
it.
your shoulders.
I'd carry the guilt.
And you'd carry that lie till the end of time.
Yeah.
How
there's,
about-
there's things
okay,
that people have told me I will take to the
Yeah.
grave.
So how
that I'll
about
never-
if that person then didn't learn from their mistake and they carried on doing it again and again, And
Yeah,
it was
I'll keep doing
hurting.
it. Amelisa's got my back.
No, but it's
there's-
hurting.
Because
It
do you know
is
why?
hurting that
Because that one
relationship.
person could have made that one mistake.
Yeah,
And
in
that
that
person could have
situation, yeah.
regretted that
Regret
mistake.
it. But in
And
in
for the rest of life, they may not make that mistake again.
But in this situation now, you've told the lie, and you've thought that's helped that relationship, but it's happened time and time and time again, and you're starting to see that it is actually, in fact,
No,
hurting
you know what?
the other person.
But then do you know what I would then do? I would have a conversation with that person and say, if you don't stop
But if
it,
they got caught, and then it was like, at this stage now, you either have to tell the truth or tell the lie. Would you tell the lie again, or would you then tell the truth?
I would tell the lie.
That's crazy.
Wow,
That's
that is
crazy.
crazy.
That's
That is-
crazy.
I understood from
That's
the premise
crazy.
of the first lie. Yeah, he's lying.
No. You
Oh, I forgot some on my beard.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
So-
that's crazy. That's
I
would-
understand from the first premise.
I got
yeah.
my boy. I got my boy to the end. I'm
No,
gonna
you
ride
know,
it down.
But I
no,
understand. No, but I understand his
Yeah.
first argument.
Yeah.
It makes sense in the sense that if you can keep a family
No,
together,
because do you know
and that
why?
person
Do
will
you know why
regret
that? Do you
their
know why I would tell the
actions.
lie again? Because I'm putting a blind eye to it, right? So if
But then
I'm
that's wrong,
no,
though.
no, no, no,
That's wrong.
it's not wrong because my first lie helped save that relationship. Now the other person won't see it from that point of view. The other person will not say, "Oh, Amelius told the lie to save a relationship." It's going to be, "Oh, Amelius told the lie to back up his boy."
You
But
know,
now
you
you're
know. I
turning
think,
the
I think
cheek.
it's,
Now
I think
you're
it's
turning the
equal.
No,
to say-
no, no, I'm not telling the cheek.
Let me give my
I'm
point
just
on
not
this.
admitting my knowledge of it.
Look, let
I
me
will.
come in on
I will.
this.
But if they asked you, you're gonna make a blatant
All
one.
right,
Yeah,
fine.
I'm going to admit myself from it, even though I know.
Okay,
Yeah?
fine.
I
here we
will
go.
admit myself from it because at the end of the day,
Interesting.
Tell
it
me yes
won't-
or no. Did he
it,
cheat?
It wouldn't have nothing to do with me. If this person has caught this person cheating,
Yeah.
then my
Or how
yes
no? But if
or
they,
no wouldn't make any difference.
no, but if they had an inkling, they've seen something or whatever, and then they
I
asked
would,
you,
I would say,
you
take
would
it
still
up.
admit
I would,
yourself
no,
away
I would
from
I'd admit myself from it. I said, take it up with your
So
husband.
you'd
But that's
lie
not lying.
again.
Yeah.
That is
That's not lying.
Yeah,
That
I
is
would,
lying.
I would say, take it up with your husband.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
you're
want to
not
get. I wouldn't get
answering, if you're
involved
Oh,
not
in
so
it.
you wouldn't get your. So,
Yeah,
Mm.
I wouldn't.
That's not
involve
really
myself
lying.
and say,
But,
yeah,
all right,
he is.
but let me give
no,
you my
he
take
isn't.
on it, right?
Okay,
I
say
think-
that wasn't an option, but you had to say yes or no.
No,
Would
but
you?
I wouldn't put myself in that predicament to
No,
be
but
in a
if
yes
you were
or
in that
no.
predicament,
No, but we're going around in circles. There. He said,
no,
he
no,
said
but
he's not going to do
It's
it.
yes or no. Like,
No, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't lie.
I wouldn't lie.
He says
No,
not
I
gonna
would
do it. You would
lie.
lie, you
I
would
would
lie.
lie
You
because
would lie.
I've got to maintain my first lie.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's
Like
the
covering
thing.
your own back.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Let me give you my take on it, which is this. Yeah, I think all three of us. Yeah, I think there's been in moments in our lives where we've told lies.
Yeah, who
We've
hasn't?
all told
Yeah,
lies.
exactly.
Yeah,
Human.
of course.
Yeah.
However,
I tell lies
I'll
every
be
single
honest.
day.
I'll be honest. The older you get, yeah, the older you get, or at least for me,
Yeah.
the older I've got, the more I've realized, yeah, that lying, to tell one lie, as you just said there,
To tell one lie,
you've got to tell 10 more just to cover it up. And in the
Yeah,
end,
yeah.
the truth always comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
The
of
truth
course,
always
yeah,
comes out,
yeah.
you know. And if it don't come out here, if you're a believer, you know, it's definitely going to come out in the other way, and you've got to face your maker, you know. But here's the thing, right? If you are bold enough to do something that you then feel you have to lie about, I think you have to be accountable enough to tell the truth. Now, whatever repercussions may come with that,
Yeah.
then guess what? You've got to stand up and face to it
Of
now.
course,
And
well,
that's
that-
what I
well,
live to
That's
now.
the predicament with lying,
And that's what- yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's a standard case of
Yeah,
lying.
that's the
That-
outcome. That's
the out-
every
yeah.
cause has a
Has
every
an effect,
action
yeah.
has
But-
a
but
has an effect.
The question is though, where would you draw a line?
I don't think you
on
do.
Lying?
I don't think.
So you would
Now I
opt
would be
not
truthful,
To lie,
like, yeah.
Truthful. You need to think of when is it
No,
morally
but I don't-
acceptable to
so-
lie. And
so
lie.
Okay,
what
so
we've
give-
agreed
give-
is-
you know that
what we've
story-
agreed
you know
is
that
it's
story that
never-
he gave me
Yeah.
about the cheating spouse.
Yeah,
Why don't you ask him?
the cheating spouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
What would you tell
Oh,
him
yeah,
straight
yeah.
away?
Yeah.
You tell them.
Yeah.
Straight
So
away,
let's
straight up.
say for example, right, the guy comes to you and says,
Yeah.
"Faz, look, I've made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, biggest mistake of my life.
Yeah.
I regret it.
I regret
I'm so
it.
sorry.
I've made
it will never
happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you this in
You're
confidence.
my boy. I've known you since
Yeah.
we were little. You know,
I've messed up.
I've done this for you. I've done that for you. I
No,
remember that time
forget
you were.
forget
on
all
your-
that. This
Yeah.
this guy's crying his eyes out. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pouring out
Can't
his
believe
soul.
I ever done this.
Yeah.
No, I wish I never did it. I wish I.
I'm telling
regret
you
it
this
in all its
because
entirety.
I need to get it off my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had an affair.
Right. Okay. Well, firstly, you're an idiot. Yeah. You know what you've got at home and what you can lose.
Okay.
And for that 2 minutes, 'cause
So
I know
are you going to be the
You're an
person?
idiot.
Because I know you, yeah. Because I know you, yeah. It probably didn't last more than 30 seconds or whatever, yeah. Right. But because I know you, yeah.
Yeah.
For that 5 minute lapse or whatever it was, you think it's worth it. You've put yourself in a predicament.
Of course.
Right.
No,
What
but
you
no, but he's
what you asking from me?
no one knows.
What is- yeah,
no
what
one
you asking
knows.
from
No,
me? Right,
no,
you've got it off your
one
chest.
second.
No one knows.
No one
Fine,
knows.
Fine.
Would you
You've got it
tell
off your
the
chest.
The
lie?
spouse is none the wiser.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, let's say, for example, this happened 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this person then comes to you and just
Yeah.
opens up and says,
Yeah,
I made
no
a
problem.
mistake 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Would you then go now
Well,
and
you're an
tell the
idiot.
spouse?
You're an idiot.
But the question is, would you
do
now
the
go
lie-
and tell
Would
the
you tell the
spouse?
lie or not?
No.
So you tell
no,
the truth straight away.
I wouldn't go. And why am I going to go and tell the spouse straight away? What's that got to do with me?
Okay, right.
However,
right.
I would make it very,
Okay,
very
okay.
clear and
Say-
said, look, if she ever asked me, I ain't going to lie for you. I ain't going to lie for you.
Oh,
But
yeah, so,
I don't.
so now that
but I
spouse,
don't speak to your wife. I don't see your wife.
Yeah.
So the chances of her asking me are probably slim to none.
2 years down the line,
Yeah.
you just get a phone call
Yeah.
out the blue. It
It's
says,
the spouse.
I'm Thingy's wife. Yeah. I've just got a bit of doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That he may have cheated on me.
Yeah.
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 can you confirm?
I've got no evidence.
Yeah.
I've just got a doubt
Yeah.
that he's cheated on me.
Yeah.
Do you know anything?
Do
Did
I?
it happen?
No, you're asking something different to what
No,
he's
no.
asking.
No.
So,
it's
do you know
different.
anything?
Do you know
Yeah.
anything?
Do you know anything?
Look, what I can say is we've had some conversations. And what I think you should do is I think you should go home when he gets home tonight. I think that you should sit down and have a serious conversation about your doubts.
Okay.
Yeah?
So, her response will then be, he's
I've-
cheated.
Yeah.
So he's
No,
cheated.
no,
then.
no.
So basically, he's
No,
cheated.
to
So
satisfy
you've had
that-
you've had
hold
some
on a minute,
conversations.
Hold on a minute.
That,
Okay,
so
yeah,
you-
yeah,
so
so
you
you
said-
said,
So you're telling me he's cheated without telling me he's cheated.
I'm telling you to speak to him. Yeah, it's not my listen, Sandra. Yeah, it's not my place to start getting involved in.
But
your
if you've had
relationship.
conversations,
I'm
he's
just
obviously
telling you,
talked
yeah?
to you about
I'm
having an
telling
affair
you.
with someone. Who is it? Who's the bitch?
It was Jenny from the block. Yeah. No, look,
Stacey from
you need
Skate.
you need to have a conversation with him tonight, and you need to sort it out.
So
between
what she
yourselves.
turns around and says,
And then
I've
I'm
had
gonna
this
say,
conversation.
look, I've got to go. I'm a bit busy. Yeah, I hope you can work things out. Bye.
Bye.
Put the phone down. I'm gonna ring him and say, listen, you son of a, yeah.
Just had your missus on.
I've just had your missus on, and she said this. Now I told you at the time that if it ever came up, I wasn't gonna lie for you. Now I haven't told her, yeah, that exactly everything that you've told me, but I have said to her that look, you've
a
had some
conversation.
conversations with
Yeah.
me. Now you need to go and do it and sort out whatever you need to sort out. But I'm telling you now,
Yeah.
if you were man enough to do the crime, you better get ready to do the time because you've put yourself in this position, and it's not for me to pick up your mess and lie for you on your behalf.
Right, okay, so
and
let's
fix it.
put
My
it this way
biggest
then, yeah?
mistake was telling you
It might have
things.
been, but now,
But put it this
now
way then, yeah?
living it, you
So you've told her to have a conversation with him, yeah? What if
Yeah.
her response is, I've had this conversation and he's denied it?
It's got nothing to do with me further. I'm not your husband. Stop
So-
ringing me.
So
Ring your husband.
So you're what's the word?
So you're lying, basically.
You're lying because
No,
you're not
no.
telling the truth.
You're hiding the truth.
It's
You're
not-
hiding the truth.
No,
You're hiding
no,
the
I'm
truth.
not hiding the truth either.
You're hiding the truth.
No.
You're doing what I did.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, I'm going to give you a scenario.
Yeah.
Someone's come up to you in work, yeah, and said, Faz, let's say Steve. Steve has said these things about you.
Yeah.
Let's say he said you're incompetent, you're rubbish, you don't know what you're doing, you're crap at your job,
Yeah.
and he thinks he can do a better job than you,
Yeah.
and he's going to do
I've had
whatever
this before.
he's going to do whatever he can
Yeah.
to make sure that you get fired
Yeah.
or some sort of repercussions
Yeah.
because you're inadequate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve has said this, but I'm just telling you so you should know. Be wary of Steve. Would you, 'cause now someone's coming and giving you some information.
Yeah.
Yeah. That person could either be telling the truth,
Yeah.
could be lying to cause an issue at work,
Yeah.
or could be someone who's actually looking out for you.
Yeah.
Maybe that you call circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. Would you go and verify?
No. Nope. I would
So
do, and I've had this situation before, by the way. Not quite as severe, yeah, but where somebody has said something, yada yada yada, and all the rest of it. However, I would do exactly what I did then, which is, I don't give a. I don't care. Steve-O, Givo, Bevo, they can all think whatever they want. If they think I'm incompetent, yeah, or if somebody's come and said that to me, if anything, I would take it as a reminder. Listen, Faz, don't get complacent. Make sure you're on top of your game. It doesn't matter to me what Steve thinks or what he might think I'm incompetent in. I
So,
don't care.
so my question is then would that let's
You
say
can
it
go
was,
and do
let's say
your
it's a,
business
let's say it's a
on
family member.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a family member.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you go verify then
No.
if it's a family member?
No.
So if anyone came to you with any news, you would never verify
No.
to see if it was true or not.
I would. Yeah.
So then
Actually, let me go back.
yeah, because I was going to say
Let me go
then
back.
how would you ever?
With family, yeah, I would. I'd verify. And I wouldn't hide around the bush. I'd ring and I'd say, look, such body's just said this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what the crack is. Because if you and me have got issues, let's work it out. Let's work it out. Because I never want you to feel that type of way about me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if it was family, you'd verify.
Yeah, you'd verify.
Because work environments are slightly different.
Yeah, I don't care about Steve. I care about my family.
Yeah, Steve doesn't impact your life, whereas family can.
Yeah,
Can impact your life.
Yeah.
How about you, Zed? Would you verify, or would you just be like, put it to the side?
It's just a yes or no question, Zed.
Yeah, I'll get straight to the point. I'd verify.
You'd verify.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I can't withhold truths. Does that make sense?
So someone came to you and said, like, Armelius has been saying all this stuff about you. Yeah.
And it was me. Imagine I came
Yeah, because obviously you want to know the truth, aren't you? So, no.
But what's
I'm getting
what's
confused
what's
here
the
now.
importance of verifying? Let's say, for example, Faz came to you and said, look, Armelius has been saying all this stuff about you. Boom, boom, boom. He said you're an absolute tool, this and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Of course, you want to verify, won't you?
But why would you want to verify?
Because you need to know the truth.
But why is that important to you?
Because if someone's been talking
It's a
about
friendship,
me,
isn't it?
it's
Somebody
like
you trusted.
because obviously moving forward,
Yeah.
you have that friendship with that person, yeah. So moving forward, you need to understand where you lie. Is this person saying this? Is it true?
Yeah.
Why would they be doing it? Are they trying to jeopardize something in my life? Are they trying to, are they? If it's the truth, then you know to isolate that person away from you. Then, right? And if it's a lie, then people are fabricating things to cause a rift between you. You need to know the answer to it.
You need to know the answer.
You need to know the answer to it.
But what do a lot of people tend to do you think?
In what sense?
In what decision they make to verify or not verify? What do you think a lot of people tend to
A
do?
lot of people will stay quiet and they'll wait to see until something it manifests into something.
But I don't agree with that. I think a lot of people also jump the gun.
People do jump the gun, but I think
they
most
jump the
people.
gun
But it
because they
depends
don't
who
verify.
it is. It depends. If
Yeah.
it's your best friend or if it's your family member, you will think twice about
they
jumping
do
the
go.
gun.
But they do go and verify. But I think that's why it's also important, just from a perspective of self-worth, on how you verify that information. Because let's say you've said something about me to Zed, and I come up to you and I start saying, "You are."
Yeah, no, but
Then,
no, but
then we're destroying the
that's
relationship
a matter
anyway.
of personalities. That's different,
yeah,
right?
because I've not verified
but
that you
that's,
the right way.
that's that person's character, isn't it? That's a character
in
thing.
reality, if it's a close member of family or close friend has done that to you, automatically in your head, you're already got against the person who's told that lie or the whatever the truth or whatever it is. We don't know at this stage, yeah? The person who said it, automatically you're thinking, no, hang on, they are telling a lie. Because your friendship with your family and your friends, that should carry some weight behind it, right? You know that, hang on a second, I know this person. I've known this person for 15, 20, 30 years. They would never do such a thing. So I don't believe that. So you'd be like, you know what, hang on a second, maybe someone's doing it out of spite. Never mind. You see that person the next day and you just carry on with the conversation. If you start to see some changes in behavior, then you will click in your head and you'll be like, hang on, maybe I need to verify this. But if they've remained the same person, in all honesty, most people will probably just let it slide.
All right, so let me ask you this question.
They will ask that friend and say, hang on a second, this person said this. Like, why would they say that? I don't believe that.
All right, so
in
let
the
me-
sense
let me-
that
let me
you're
ask you both a
siding
question.
with your friend or your family member.
But then,
let me ask
but
you
then
both a question.
But then that person can either tell the truth or tell a lie.
Yeah,
They could tell the truth,
But
tell
you
a lie.
don't. But
You won't know.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
So let me ask you
Never
both a
know.
question. Yeah, if we all can agree that lying shouldn't be done and lying is bad, then why in these scenarios, and even outside of these scenarios, then why would we still lie? If we know it can destroy friends, family, friendships, hinder people at work, amongst a whole load of other things.
Yeah.
And we're saying that's the crux of it. Lying.
There's always a motive for a
causes-
lie.
Yeah, there's a motive for lie. But
So
I've got a response.
Everyone always
to
has
that
a
as well.
motive for the lie. So as a kid, you would tell a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want
To
to
get
get.
out of trouble.
Because you didn't want to get into trouble.
Yeah.
So you'd tell a lie. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the fridge that ate the food that I put in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those. Yeah.
Fine.
As an adult,
Yeah.
you tell a lie. It could be with friends.
Personal gain.
Personal
It could
gain.
be
It
anything.
could be
jealousy.
jealousy. It could be for any sort of reason. There's a motive behind.
Is there
the lie.
anything? Is
Yeah.
there anything to gain as an adult, not as a child? As an adult, is there anything to gain by lying?
But people think there is.
There is to a certain degree.
There's not.
There is.
There's
Like, you got to think of it from another
I
perspective.
can't
okay.
right?
tell you.
Let's hear his
If
perspective.
Right, so think of it from another perspective, yeah? You have someone or a people, it could be a country, for example. They are going through terrible, terrible things by another person or country, right?
Okay.
They're going through terrible, terrible, terrible things.
Right.
If you went to the headmaster or the head country who could do something about it, and you told them and says, this is what's happening, and they turn around and the answer is going to be, because you've tried it before, and they turn around and say, not interested, mate. I don't believe that. I do not believe that for 1 second. And I tell you what, it's not strong enough.
So what's good to be gained from that lie?
But that wasn't a lie. I told the truth. Yeah, and nothing became.
But
of it.
they've lied. They've said that they haven't. But if
No,
you've shown them proof or
no.
all the rest
They
of
don't
it,
believe
then-
it. They could be none the wiser. Yeah, they could be none the wiser. They just don't
Right,
believe you. Yeah. How about now? I know I can help these people. Let's create and fabricate a lie, a terrible lie, but it's for a greater cause. I go up to these people and I tell them this terrible lie and say, this is what this oppressor has done to this person. Is that morally a good thing to do or a bad thing to do? Is it acceptable or not?
No, it's
Why
not
is it not
acceptable. It's not acceptable.
But
It's
you're
not acceptable.
saving an entire nation.
No, it's not acceptable because especially if you're in that type of predicament, if you then need to just go
Your scenario
and
is very extreme. Your scenario isn't realistic.
It is realistic.
It isn't,
Why is
because
it?
we wouldn't be in that. The average Joe won't be in that situation.
Oh, it doesn't have
So
to.
we,
no,
what,
but it's just
what,
an
what I'm
example.
talking
It could
about
be
is
anything.
how
It could be
lies
anything.
can destroy society, friendship.
No,
and friends.
all right. So
And-
the point I was making, forget that situation. The point I'm making is it okay to fabricate a lie to help another person who's being oppressed by whatever it is, whether it's money or anything, it could be anything, a bully or whatever. Is it okay to fabricate a lie to help someone?
As
So-
the saying
so you
goes,
could
I'd
say-
rather
so you could say
I'd rather
fabricating your
die.
CV.
Yeah.
Fabricating your CV.
No, not fabricating CV, because that's personal gain. This is not a personal gain. This is to help somebody.
Yeah, but let's
else.
say
it's like
Can
people
you
say,
fabricate a lie to help somebody else for the greater good, not for a bad reason, for a good reason.
Depends what the good cause is.
The good
I
cause
don't-
is
I don't
maybe it
think
could be
so.
getting them out of poverty. Maybe it could be to
No.
help them get help or something. Maybe they are being abused by someone, but no one believes it.
I
So
don't
you
think.
create
I
a
honestly
fabricated
don't
lie
think.
to help
I
them.
can't see, and I've never seen. I would love somebody to come and show me.
I don't think
a
that would ever
time.
happen, though.
A time.
It could happen.
I
Why
would
can't
love
it
for
happen?
anybody to come and show me a time where somebody has told a lie and it's helped and benefited for the greater good throughout time. Eventually it crumbles and everything, all the foundations come undone and the house of cards falls and everybody caught in that is absolutely effed.
Yeah, okay.
So
well,
there's not an example
I
in
can't
history.
give you an no. There will
There's not
be.
an
There will
example in
be.
history
I'll,
of lying.
I'll give you an
There's
example of
examples.
that
There's
sort of
examples.
scenario, right? So Genghis Khan's son, he's attacking this sultan. I can't remember what the name is. So the whole city's been besieged.
Yeah.
And the person in that city says, "Look, if you let us go, if we surrender, let the civilians go."
Yeah.
So Genghis Khan says, "Yeah, absolutely fine. You guys surrender. Everyone will go scot-free.
Yeah.
Because you've surrendered." Cool. They surrender. They open the gates. Genghis Khan
Goes in.
goes in. Everyone's butchered.
Yeah.
Everyone's
But
killed.
that's
So
morally that's wrong.
So that was a lie that they thought, we're going to be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But Genghis Khan's son, he did a little lie there.
But what he's done, he's lied for his own personal gain.
Yeah.
There, for his. I'm not saying that.
So
I know what
there's-
you're saying.
there's
That's wrong.
always-
I would say.
let me ask you a question.
outright, that is wrong.
All right, let me ask you a
right?
question, right?
Yeah.
So we're arguing different points of view here, yeah? Right? But let's take it from our belief system point of view, right? So does our belief system say you can lie for good?
I don't know the answer to that.
The answer's no. The answer's no.
If
Does
it-
our belief
I mean-
system?
Okay, so
does our
I-
belief
If it's
system?
to help you sustain
No.
life,
Does our
and
belief
stay
system?
alive,
Does
Yes,
our
it
belief
does.
system? Does our
It
belief
does.
system?
It does.
Does our belief system? No, you can't use the KR's one.
No. I said
But-
it is. That's lying. Yeah. And
No, that's
also
that's
to
concealment,
save a
that's the
relationship.
difference.
Yes, it is.
Okay, fine.
It's permissible in certain circumstances.
And what about backbiting?
No, that's one of the
Backbiting
big
is
ones.
always that's completely wrong because backbiting
Look
does
in
not
our
help
in
gain
our
any-
holy
no gain
book.
for anybody.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
many times it's
Backbiting,
referred to
there's
as
no gain.
backbiting?
Yeah.
Don't do it. There's
Backbiting.
severe punishment in our religion.
Yeah.
From our belief system. From a backbiter gets severe. There is severe punishment for backbiting.
Because backbiting
And so do the
does-
ones.
And do you know why
and
that
so do
is?
the ones.
Because-
And so do the ones that cause corruption.
And do you know why that is?
Because
Why is there
backbiting-
severe? Why is there? From again, we're going on a religious flex here. But why is backbiting a severe punishment from our paradigm?
Because of the impact that it has in
On
destroying
society.
Society. And also, backbiting is an own personal gain. You can't benefit positively from it in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but
if
some
you're
people buzz
backbiting.
off it.
Yeah,
Some
some
people.
That's
Some
wrong.
people love the drama.
Yeah,
That's
some
why
people love.
we're all in
and I've
agreement.
never understood that kind of
Yeah.
person, and I've
People
met those
are-
kind of
yeah,
people
yeah.
that just love that drama of. Do you know what? I've said this thing, and
It's all
these
too
two
common.
people are
It's all
kicking
too
off.
common. Yeah,
Ha 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 ha.
yeah.
Yeah.
So backbiting, we know straight away. There's it's completely wrong. We all disagree with it. Yeah, but lying, back to that. I personally would lie if not for my own personal gain, but for the greater good of
I will-
somebody.
I
for
will
their
agree.
gain.
I will agree,
Not
yeah.
not like
If
a monetary
somebody-
value.
yeah,
Wait,
if
wait,
somebody
not for the
lies
monetary value.
for
If-
protection of life.
Yeah. If it meant
or-
saving a
or-
life, lying.
Let me finish.
Then
Let
I
me
would-
finish.
then
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Then
to
fine.
save a life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fine.
not for someone's personal
Yeah,
gain,
no
not
problem.
for
I'll go
someone's
with you on that.
monetary value,
problem.
but I would tell a lie to help someone
Yeah.
for a genuine reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all in agreement with that.
Yeah.
So we're not all bastards, then, are we?
No.
But that's the point I was trying to make. The point was sometimes lying can or might be. A necessity.
We spent 40 minutes to get here.
Yeah,
I know that
unfortunately,
bombshell.
yeah.
Yeah. And let us know what you would do
Would you lie?
to save a
Lie,
life.
to cheat and steal.
Would you admit that you're doing 101 miles per hour? Put it in the comments.
And on
Until
that
next time.
bombshell, yeah. catch
Like,
you on the
comment, and
next one.
subscribe. Bye.
Sayonara.